coming from San Francisco, California.
I'm traveling here from Hawaii.
I'm coming from Houston, Texas.
We're going from Chile from Santiago de Chile.
The term working wounded comes from Coach Glassman. He used it to describe athletes that are in need of adaptive or extraordinary adaptive needs in the process of getting the work done. The Working Wounded Games was a brainchild of a desire for many years to, again, try to level the playing field amongst athletes that normally get kind of sequestered off into categories that don't really let them compete.
I was in a motorcycle accident about 5 months ago, so I was in the hospital.
6 years ago, I got shot from a home invasion.
I was actually only born with one arm.
In 2001, I caught a virus surfing in Hawaii that attacked my spine.
I lost my leg to stage 3 osteosarcoma.
I lost my leg in Afghanistan. I took a rocket to the side of the body.
A Afghan Border Patrol guy living on our base with us put on a vest and ran up on me and some of my friends. Lost 2 of my brothers that day. I lost my arm, vision in my right eye, took a lot of damage to both my legs, but I'm here still, so.
First of all, I had no idea that sled drag in total weighs 130 pounds, and my PR was about 85 pounds last week, so it's pretty amazing what happens when you're in that mentality of competition and having people around you that are so passionate about what we do.
It takes a lot to push the boundaries when a lot of times there's no trail blazed specifically for you.
I love coming to a place where the coaches say, no, I think you can lift a little heavier, or no, I think you can push a little harder.
The first thing I really figured out how to do that I thought I couldn't do was push-ups. And the next day I went in, I had a session with my trainer. As we're walking in the weight room, he goes, do you know how big this is? Do you know how many things we can springboard off this with and develop to do other stuff with? And I was like, thank you for thinking it was big, because I thought it was big.
It said that what we were trying to do was encyclopedic in nature. It was impossible to do it appropriately, that there'd never be a way to get these people to be able to come together and have the data that was appropriate to making this kind of thing work. And I said, have you ever met an adaptive athlete? Are you going to tell these guys that something is impossible? Because the moment you do that, they're going to prove you wrong, and it happens every single time we have the opportunity to get together, and they did.
Keep going, pick it up, pick it up!
I've met them from everywhere, and it's really neat to all come together here and do this event.
I've been to like powerlifting competitions for adaptive athletes, Paralympics, stuff like that. And it's like golf claps, and it's like pathetic, really.
Come on! Let's go, big go!
When I go inside my box, I want to compete against somebody, but who is there to compete against that's going to use nothing but their arms like me? This is the best thing that can actually happen with adaptive CrossFit.
Yeah, man.
It's the most beautiful competition I have.
It was. I'm so glad you came. Really, really.
Yeah.
I know you said not to say thank you, but you guys are changing lives, and it's just amazing that you're here for us.
Finding people who are leading the way and setting that example just inspired me so much.
Compliments from on my walk, saying I don't even look like a missing leg, and I really attribute it to CrossFit. And all year long, this has been like my motivation to be here and do it.
And the last workout, Working Wounded Games 2014. In 3, 2, 1, go to work.
When I was in the hospital, I had this vision of myself, squatting and doing watts with one leg and on a prosthetic leg. And my box and my coach were amazing. They all supported me.
If they see a one-legged guy doing it the exact same way able-bodied people are doing it, it kind of negates a lot of excuses, and it helps people kind of realize that, hey, if there's people with one arm, one leg, no legs, no arms doing it, what's your excuse?
I was doing CrossFit like 4 or 5 months before, and then I just kept doing it after. Definitely more PRs without my arm than with 2 arms.
and my blood work is fine for my liver, my blood work is fine for my kidneys. I've lost 30 pounds, although I still have a long way to go.
To be able to compete with all these other athletes who are amazing is, I mean, it's so much more awesome. It's really inspiring, and it's so much more fun. It's something different every single time.
We just bring them into our world and, you know, let them enjoy the fun stuff, the real sport.
I'm the only adaptive athlete in my box right now. So just to be a part of, 60 people who are, who are going through a physical struggle, man, compete in one place is great.
We love CrossFit.
Is go harder and harder every day, every workout, push us to the limit and see that we can do it.
It's the richest, most dedicated group of people from any walk of life I've ever met. And to be able to share time and space with them, I'm not sure that the event could be long enough to grant that level of camaraderie, that level of friendship, that level of exchange of information, granted the due that it's worth. 3, 2, 1. Ah! It didn't scare me. All right.